Some people in the past have approached me with questions pertaining to how to acquire or download audio files off of YouTube. Well, what I'm going to show you here is how to record any audio track from virtually any video audio sharing website for free. All of the program that I'm going to show you here, everything is free. Particularly, we're going to use a free program called Audacity right here, and I open them up, and for the configuration of my computer here, I want to make sure that I have wave out selected. That basically means that any audio file that is output from my system, this program here, Audacity, will intercept or record it. And I'll demonstrate every step of the way here as we move along. And then additionally, for this demonstration here, we're going to use what would be probably the most popular video music sharing website, which is of course YouTube. So we can literally choose any audio track that we would like. Let's say we want, I don't know, Pink Floyd. Put in Pink Floyd, and we'll select a track, any one that we want. Something that's kind of brief, and let's take another brick in the wall. Okay, so here I select that video, and I select record here, and you can see instantly it's picking up the audio output from and so I just wait along here and let it play, and it'll record. I can adjust the output of the music, simply by, of course, the volume control, not only on this page here, but also within Audacity itself. We can see it's by default set out as max, and it's gonna just have it blaring out, which we don't want, so we can dial it down at a more manageable level. And I can even also manipulate the output of my system this way as well, and you can see the wavelength, and this here, the feed, is proportional to the levels here. And so by doing this, we can essentially minimize or nullify the fact of ever having to buy a CD or any commercially syndicated audio track ever again. And well, you can basically use your imagination where you can go with this. And additionally, you have the option of outputting as an MP3 file or a WAV file. Particularly for an MP3 file, you have to have an additional codec to go in conjunction with the default setting of Audacity. But for pretty much my purposes, what I've been using it for lately, I just export as a WAV file, and I can simply utilize another website which has a free media converter, and I can upload it onto there and then convert it to MP3, MP4, whichever, literally any other audio track that I want it to be. And that's purely personal preference. As a WAV file lately, which is what I exported out as, and I can of course import it into my iTunes, any peripheral MP3 player or audio player rather, and that's it. And to convert, we're going to first export it out as a WAV. Give it a name. Call it Pink Floyd here it is on my desktop. And then the other site which I was referring to, Media Converter, and I'll have these links in the description. So we simply no, messed up here. Hold on, we're going to upload a file. Browse, and get that one, okay. And we go to the next step, and then we can see I've already got it set as to convert to an MP3. I'm just going to start going, and you'll see the status bar going here, and that normally takes a few minutes to get going. And thankfully enough, YouTube is giving us 10 minutes maximum length, so I don't really have to worry about speeding things up or doing a whole lot of editing if I don't want to. And while we're waiting here, the URL for this particular site is mediaconverter.org. So just Google that, or just put it in your browser, and you'll go here, and we're at about 45%, 50% now. Additionally, we do have the option of joining this group here. We can see up in this area here, but we got to pay for it. It's like $10 a month or so, and just like that, our conversion is done. Okay, so we go here to download, and of course we're going to save it, and we can see that it's converted to an MP3, and it's getting it, downloading it. And I can open the contain folder, and then I can move it to wherever I want. Lately I've been putting it into my iTunes, automatically add to iTunes folder with inside of iTunes Media, and just move it, and right there it's automatically in there. And yeah, so just like that, I've shown you how you can never have to purchase a CD ever again. Great. Thank you for watching, and comment, and use wisely.